Cody Miller-McIntyre, Nemanja Nedovic, Dejan Davidovac, Nikola Kalinic and Rokas Giedraitis in that small ball lineup for Olympiacos. Luka Vildoza, the only recognised guard. That's where they're short tonight. Sasha Vezenkov, Kostas Papanikolaou, the captain, Evan Fournier and Mustafa Fel, who was so impressive in last week's derby win. And Dejan Davidovac comes into the starting lineup for Crvena Zvezda tonight. He's only averaging 12 minutes a game, but in the reverse meeting between these two had 12 perfect points. I'm Tim Long, courtside at the Peace and Friendship Stadium for this one in round 30 of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Both teams wearing red and white tonight. And Davidovac, right on cue, knocks down a three. Centre with Fel getting the start in back-to-back games. And Fel was nowhere near the paint that time. Out injured, Walkup's 10th game out. Williams Goss has been in fabulous form in that time, but he's missing a first game tonight, and Fel the catch and convert on the interior. Vezenkov on the move. Everybody always on the move for Olympiacos. Swung into Vezenkov. Back out, Giedraitis though. There's that Crvena Zvezda defense in the passing lane, and that's how they'll look to launch the offense tonight in transition. Nedovic heavy with the three. Pushed up by Kalinic. Davidovac had time to catch, land and convert, and Yorgos Borzokas will have to manage the individual and team foul count, but they'll hope that can be a key part of the equation. And Miller-McIntyre finds a path through the paint. Zvezda getting more shots and making them count. Kalinic, Giedraitis, he's getting a bigger role as well. Bounce pass recovered. CMM for the drift and drain three, and Crvena Zvezda lead by 12. Vezenkov inside, and he misses an open layup. The most accurate shooter on the continent. Now in transition, it will drop, and a chance to add one. Sabin Lee comes in for the first time for them, his third appearance for them, and he gets straight to the goal. Into the microphone and the cameraman behind the basket, McKissick. They're short-handed on defense here, Olympiacos. Down 11, one of the worst quarters of their season. Of what has been a nightmare first period. Sabin Lee back out. Fournier into the lane, fancy footwork again. Evan Fournier turning the basketball court into a dance floor. Can Zvezda keep it going? Sabin Lee. Three-point shot. Just inevitable. Alec Peters. There's your five on the floor for Zvezda. Teodosic wraparound pass, bumping bodies mid-air, getting the bounce off the rim. John Brown. Back up by double figures. Fournier. Milutinov. He's got that huge height advantage over Brown, and the passing ability as Sabin Lee points an appreciation at his big men. That would have been the game plan perhaps for Olympiacos tonight, missing their two main point guards to get the ball into the hands of the starting centre Mustafa Fel, who's an excellent shooter, but it's Nikola Milutinov who's filling that role now. Backdoor cut, Fournier glances off the glass of Sasha Vezenkov. He's had to take a backseat again this season, but he might just move into the driving seat again now. Giedraitis. He's been on fire most of the winter, but the last 2 weeks, way off his usual numbers. Excellent play from Zvezda, and Giedraitis is 4 of 4 from downtown, and the Bulldogs of Belgrade. But Giedraitis misses a huge opportunity. Quarterback pass here to Vezenkov, and he'll get that one to go off the back. And John Brown misses one from close proximity. Fournier, there's the three. Evan Fournier finally fires. Vezenkov trying to find a route to the rim. Bumping bodies, floater will fall, soft touch finish for Sasha. And that's what this Zvezda defense has done to the best shooter on the continent. Yargo couldn't get the angle. Davidovac gets the offensive rebound. Giedraitis, 5 first-half threes for Rokas Giedraitis. Picked off by Giedraitis, another turnover as well. Now Miller-McIntyre in transition. That was the first turnover of the second period for Olympiacos after they had 6 in the first, but back-to-back turnovers. And Davidovac will put it in, make it 2 scores. They're going to need this half-time interval to sort it out. The aim before then is to not leave themselves too much damage to repair, and that's going to go and 1. In the reverse meeting, Fournier was only 1 of 10. 17 the largest lead. Vezenkov, Laurentjakis have gone to the bottom of the bench to try and bail them out. The man who's only been playing 7 minutes a game this season has only played in around a third of the games. Yago wraparound, Davidovac. They've been atrocious tonight. Foul could be a game changer though. He picked up 2 early fouls. He's back on the floor for the start of the second half at centre, and straight away. And foul disruptive on defense, and Fournier can fly forward. Vezenkov, Papanikolaou, same player, same outcome. Cometh the hour, cometh the captain. 8 is the gap. It's just a 3-possession game now, despite the nightmare first half from Olympiacos. That's how quickly things can change. Kalinic just going back. Well, Papanikolaou in the passing lane, trying to put his team on his back. Here he is now. The flash, but not the finish, taken away by Kalinic. Vezenkov, though, backing him up with the offensive ball. But they haven't taken their opportunity to do so. Foul won't shoot the 3, so the defense collapses away from him. They hand off to Saban Lee, and then Vezenkov just determined to get himself going. Olympiacos back within 7. Kalinic out to Giedraitis, the 6th shooter for Zvezda. Foul coming out, defense extends, Lee back out, Vezenkov, back-to-back threes, and the front runner for the MVP award is back. Kalinic up against foul, will bring him out to the perimeter again. Kanan, centre defending guard. Kanan pass foul on the mobility mismatch, and he converts. With their big men missing, but he's only 1 of 6 from the field. Finally gets his first. Instead it's been Giedraitis. Here's McKissick, and the 3-point shooting from Sasha infectious now. Foul to McKissick. Well, that one off the rim, off the backboard. Suffered in the first half tonight. Kanan faces foul, shoots the 3 over the top of the centre and knocks it down. 1.75 m if you prefer. McKissick, the blow-by, and the big bucket. Olympiacos significantly improving their defence, and off the back of that, their offence. They have a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Papanikolaou to foul. The flying freight train down the Piraeus track and to the rack. 3 the gap. Kanan to the foul line. Faced by foul. The block from him as well. No time for the shot. And snap their own streak while snapping the 6-game win streak of the league leaders. Foul disruptive again. John Brown offensive rebound. Yago, he's an excellent 3-point shooter, and he shows it. That's above his average through the season. Vezenkov, another offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. 17 and 8. Almost like Olympiacos showed up expecting the win tonight. Zvezda showed up needing the win, and that showed in their first half performance. Defense collapses away, invites the shot. He can't make it pay. Fouled the offensive rebound. And now the underarm harm from Shaquille McKissick. Yago directing traffic from deep. Foul will guard the perimeter again. Kalinic has the height advantage against Vildoza, wants to go one-on-one, passes out of the double team that came across from Vezenkov. Sideskip 3-point shot off one leg from Nemanja Nedovic, the former Panathinaikos player. Yago lurking on the baseline. Kalinic, touch pass. Kanan, open 3-point shot, and Kanan against his former team converts. Big back-to-back 3-pointers for Zvezda, back up by double figures. Nedovic getting in front of Papanikolaou, who comes back to face him. Nedovic confident, takes on the Olympiacos captain. draws Milutinov, kick out, Kanan shooting the lights out. Falls in a heap beyond the baseline. Now they're short-handed on defense with Zvezda out in transition. Davidovac try and find the free man. It's Kanan in this corner. Tough shot on the turn for John Brown. It's a point guard with 10 rebounds. Papanikolaou against Giedraitis, passes McKissick, catch and convert in an instant. They take time away from Olympiacos, who are down 13 with only 3 minutes to play. They wanted to commit the foul. Vezenkov free, scores, 11 the gap, 3 minutes and 5 to play. And go on one almighty push to the finish line. McKissick, the steal, the attack, the conversion, the three-possession game, the single-digit margin again. By a distance, it'll be their season low on home court. Peters on the turn, pops it in. At the end of tonight, to the end of round 30, we've got a bit of breathing room in that regard at the top of the standings. Peters puts it in. It's turned into one of his best performances of the season. Foul was not on the shot, and Zvezda had that foul to give, but it doesn't matter because Olympiacos get the quick two anyway. Lee, got players who can attack quickly, it's got to go, and it does. Saban Lee puts it in, 41 to play, it's a two-possession game again. Peters, deep three. Off, and everything about Olympiacos for the majority has been off tonight. This Piraeus fortress has been stormed by Olympiacos' red and white rivals. Crvena Zvezda short-handed, short of length, but not short of fight, on the road of the league leaders tonight.